Oh man. So whole Rogan got armed security. God, I think things just went from bad to worse for whole Rogan. Man, boy, got to be careful when you're throwing that N word around, huh, ho? I mean, whole Rogan. Sorry. You got to be careful. You got to be careful because people might not like racist. Yeah, people might not like you. Listen, ho. I'm gonna give you some advice, okay? Ho Rogan, I'm gonna give you some advice, okay? Hey, listen, man. Listen. You need to go ahead and just denounce what you said. That apology video, you try to justify why you said it. But, see, I know, no. You can't get over on us, Ho Rogan. You can't get over on us. Ho Rogan, we know what you're doing. Man, but boy, you done pissed off a lot of people, Ho Rogan. You done pissed off a lot of people. I mean, you getting those death threats? I mean, what's going on, man? What's going on? It's probably, his family and his kids didn't say any of the racial slurs. I'm pretty sure that he's doing a good job of teaching them that stuff, though. Probably is. I mean, he's probably teaching his kids that. But I'm always a really, I don't care if the person is a racist or not. I've been consistent that, your problem beef people is with Ho Rogan. It's not with his kids. It's not with his wife. Okay? You don't have a beef with his wife and kids. You have a beef with him. And you gotta hire, this man gotta hire armed security. You see, sometimes you can say some stuff. And you can definitely say it. And sometimes you have to understand karma. You have to understand. I talk about karma a lot. But see, karma, whether good or bad, will always find you. It's going to find you. But see, it's going to regurgitate itself back into the form in which you put out into the universe. That's what karma is going to do. It's going to regurgitate itself into the form which you put out into the universe. Yeah, I laugh at this fool. I laugh at them. I laugh at this fool and I mock this fool because you got so many people trying to defend this guy. And, people were telling me, well, Coach, are you the same person you were 20 years ago? No, I'm not. But I didn't have, over 3 decades of parents, using racial slurs and teaching me how to hate somebody else because of, what their nationality is or, what the skin color is. So I didn't have decades of somebody teaching me that. I don't care what nobody say, okay? If somebody been in your house teaching you for over 3 decades, 4 decades, okay, he's 54. Okay, he's 54 and probably what? I think he left the house probably, I don't know, when he was in his 20s. He's 54 now. So, he's probably in the house being taught for over 2 decades how to be racist. Okay, see, this was already in him. This was in Ho Rogan. See, this was in him. This ain't something that just manifested itself. This stuff been in him. And he probably still, probably right now, okay, probably have his little dinner parties with his little friends, and they probably had their little talks about black people and they probably do. They probably sit around and do that. But see, this has been in him. This is in him. This ain't nothing new. This is in him. And I told y'all that this man was gonna get exposed. And what did I tell you? Some of you listened, and some of you didn't. I told y'all this was coming. I sat back and I produced all of these videos, but I told each and every one of y'all that this was coming. This is karma coming to this man. This is karma. Now, I don't want to see nothing happen to his kids. I'm not that heartless. Okay, racist or non-racist, I still feel that kids have a chance. They still have a chance in life to not do what their stupid parents do. They still have a chance in life to not do the dumb things that their dumbass parents, make the same mistakes their parents made. See, I believe that. I believe if a kid can be taught. You can teach kids. But see, when you're a full-grown adult, ain't no help for you. This man been racist most of his life. And people are shocked that people are shocked that video came out. I'm not shocked at all. And some of the stuff that he would used to say, I used to always be like, man, the heck, man, this dude sound hella racist. Oh, man, stop being a victim. And they always tell black folks, stop being a victim, right? When we call one of these guys out, when we call one of these people out for racism, isn't it funny, man? They always tell us to stop the victim mentality and all this other crazy stuff. But, guys, we know what it is, okay? You know what it is. I know what it is. You're trying to defend the person because you really want to be like Joe Rogan. You really want to be like him. See, you really want to actually, you want him to keep saying the things that you couldn't say. Yeah, that's really what you desire. Okay, you want him to say the things that you really couldn't say. It's stuff that you really want to say, but if you say it in public, that's your job, that's your career. You get canceled, all of the above. Well, sometimes, it just depends, because usually when black people are offended, the other person who's doing the offending, they're rarely canceled. They just, they send them to sensitivity courses or something like that. And then they get a second chance to offend us again. But y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all understand and y'all get it. Okay? This guy, he's been this way for a minute. He's been this way. He's been this way his whole life, y'all. Okay? And I think you guys need to really, truly understand that this is how Rogan has always been. Okay? And just because he got exposed, he's not going to change. The man is filthy rich. Okay? He's rich. He's not changing his ways. He's not going to, become a brand new person. No, he's a new person now because he got caught. He got caught. He got caught up. He got caught. Because, see, if he really felt bad about this, if he honestly felt bad and if he really was sorry, why didn't this man come out a long time ago? Okay, I'm talking about a long time ago. Some of the stuff he did say, hey, that sounded racist, but he didn't apologize for it. He just said that sounded racist and kept laughing about it. He didn't apologize because he didn't mean to apologize. He didn't want to apologize. And, I'm not even trying, I look, the people that defend Rogan, that look like him, look, I know you coming. I know y'all going to defend him. I know, see, I don't have no issue with that. But see, I do have an issue with people who look like me, that you're trying to defend him. For what? Why? What do you hope to gain? You think he's going to invite you to his $14 million house? You think he's going to put you on the podcast? What? What's your end game? Because he's never going to accept you. To him, you look exactly what he said. He pretty much, he told you. He told you what he thought what black people look like. That's in him. That's in him. That's deep seated in him. And see, his racism, yeah, man. And he probably do got some black folks that's saying they gonna get him, But I'm gonna be honest, man. That's a lot of work to go all the way down to Texas for somebody black. That to go all the way to Texas to try to find out where he live, to try to wait on him. That's a lot of work, man. I just don't think a lot of brothers trying to go and do all that work, man. Okay, I don't think a lot of brothers trying to go and do that work. I just don't. But apparently, he thought he needed, security. He thought he needed, to get security. He thought that he needed, protection for his family, I understand. But see, I don't feel sorry for him because the problem that we're having here is that when you open your mouth, it don't matter, you can offend people. But not everybody is going to understand, and not everybody's going to have that sense of, you know what, I'm going to forgive you. You know what, it's what it is. It's okay. I'm going to forgive you, and we ain't got to think nothing else about it. Yada, yada, yada. Man, people ain't finna forgive you for certain things. Some people, they not trying to hear. They ain't trying to hear your excuses. They not trying to hear you say you're sorry. They not trying to listen to that. They don't. Some people, they are coming for blood. Some people, they want blood. They want your blood. They want your head on a platter. That's just how the world works, okay? It's not that, it's not that people, won't forgive. I just think that, me understanding who he really is, for what? Why am I going to do that? What sense does that make? Okay? It's just like, you're trying to forgive the guy that, the Cain Velasquez situation. It's just like trying to forgive those people, man, that molest these kids. That's in them, y'all. That stuff is in them. It's in them, and it's going to stay in them. You have to understand. You have to truly, completely understand the mind of a racist. The mind of a racist. The mind of a racist is pretty solid, okay? They don't really change, and they believe in ideology. You know, this man damn near lost $100 million being racist, and they don't care how much they lose. They don't care how much they lose because it's an ideology, and they believe in an ideology. They believe in that ideology. That ideology to them is power. It's power. It's their power. It's their God. And you even see when a person gets canceled, they can put up a GoFundMe and raise millions of dollars, like they never did or said anything. That's just what it is, folks. That's how that is. These people can get millions and millions and millions of dollars. Okay, so people who say things, they have that support. People are going to support them. So that's why these folks don't mind getting canceled. They don't mind any of that stuff. They don't mind saying the racist stuff that they say. They don't mind saying the stuff 20 years, 15 years, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. They don't care because they're going to have that support. They're going to have that support, and they're going to get backed up, folks. That's how the world works, unfortunately. But what are you going to do about it? What are you really, truly going to do about it? I mean, really, nothing. But you just don't have to listen to him, which I won't. But when something happened and he started going through a small, tough time, yeah, I am going to come on here and laugh at him because, you know what? I think his karma is starting to creep back up, and it's coming. Oh, well, good luck.